It's been 29 years since a drug trial meant to save lives in Kano left behind a trail of pain, death, and permanent disability. Pfizer's Trovan vaccine, tested during a 1996 meningitis epidemic, was administered to over 200 children, but many never lived to tell their stories. Those who did, like Rukayya Salisu, are still carrying the scars.
Likita ya faɗa musu cewa ƙashina ne shine ba shi da ƙwari. Wannan allurar ita ce nan ta lalata min ƙashina da ba shi da ƙwari.
Doctors told my parents my bones were weakened by the injection. When I was in JS2, I got hurt and I was treated at Dala Orthopedic Hospital. My father died when I was in JS3, leaving me with my mom, and I continued school using crutches, later switching to a walking stick.
Rukayya is one of the faces of a medical tragedy that shook Kano and sparked international outrage. Others like Aisha Suleimanu were left with permanent mobility issues. Nura Mohammed, now 33, is entirely dependent on his father, unable to walk or speak clearly. In 2007, the Kano state government and victims sued Pfizer for $2 billion, but in 2009, Pfizer settled out of court for $75 million. Despite this, victims say justice still remains a mirage.
I
received parts of the compensation, but due to my physical challenges, I struggled to move around and pursue education like healthy people can.
I stopped at secondary school due to life challenges. I'm currently unemployed and depend on my parents, whom I constantly pray for.
Of the over $75 million settlement, $35 million was earmarked for direct victim compensation. But a complex verification process, DNA tests, and alleged political interference meant many victims were sidelined.
The agreed settlement was $135,000 for each affected child. Only $7,000 was given to each of 347 affected children. We can't say for sure the total number of those affected.
In 2013, 186 victims filed a fresh lawsuit claiming breach of agreement. Their cry that those who suffered be fully accounted for.
Many children, including mine, died. It's as if even the living have no peace. We urge authorities to help both the living and compensate the families of the dead by ensuring justice.
We spend so much on taking care of their health, and I have one appeal to all those in authority, especially the government of Kano, to help us.
Today, many live in poverty, some blind, others deaf, while some have passed on. For those survivors, the effect of denied justice is lived every single day.